Hi guys, Mama Mita here, and today I want to talk to you about another game changer in my life. Wow. And this one's a great one too, just like the bicycle, the exercising bike in the house or the indoor bike, that one's paid off for me. I am just thrilled at the results of this indoor bike has done for me. Okay, so with the indoor bike, my joints have gotten so much better that now when I actually, and I know they're better, it's because when I actually go on my knees to try to get a pot out of the cabinet and stuff, my hamstring doesn't go in shock anymore. I mean, goodness sakes. And my knees are so much better. Now, I still cannot lift the bottles of water all the way up the staircase because, that's a lot of weight. And that's what the doctor wanted me to concentrate now on losing weight. Well, I thought about, doing this stomach surgery and thinking, I want to be strong on my own. I don't want, like something like that I just didn't feel that was for me. So the game changer number 2 for me is the intermittent fasting. It is paying off. Now, let me tell you, this is not a new thing for me because I did it before and I lost 35 pounds. But my liver specialist said to me, I don't like that. Stop the diet. So I did because I listened to it. I stopped the diet and I gained the weight back. I was so upset over that. I was like, geez, man, I can't believe I'm gaining this weight right back, Well, he retired in January and I talked to my family doctor and he said, yes, go ahead and try it since you did well with it before. Go ahead and try it. And so that's what I started doing, but not in January. I started this like a month ago, okay? So I've got my little cheat sheet today, and so let me make sure that I keep that in mind because I want to make sure that I don't forget to tell you something. So now the best way to tell you how I'm doing with this diet is to tell you what I do and my 24 hours a day thing so that you can better understand how I'm making it work for me. Now you can do your changes up, but always make sure you ask your doctor before exercising and before any diet like this because this is an extreme diet, but you'll get used to it. At least I did. Okay. So now, the thing is that, I need to lose quite a bit of weight. Okay. So I really need to attack this hard and heavy, right? So I was weighing 208. But my ideal goal that I would like to be is 130 because with 130, then I can put more weight. I can handle things better because I cannot go up the staircase very well without my knees reacting to that because the bottles of water are pretty heavy. All right. So now the first thing I do in the morning, now we're saying that I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, is I take one of these bottles here. And I fill it with water and I drink the whole thing right away. Now you're probably saying, oh, wow, well, how much water? This is 26 ounces. But to figure out my quota of water during the day is say you weigh 200 pounds. You divide that by 2 and that will give you 100. So 100 equals 100 ounces of water. And that's what I do. I try to stay within that goal of 100, maybe a little bit more since I really like water. Then I got the water down. Now I move on to my cup of coffee, right? No more coffee. I cut the coffee. I weaned myself off the coffee because of the high acid issue that I had, and I got a little ulcer issue. And the coffee was making me be weak as far as adding cream and sugar. Well, I don't need cream and sugar. And, and I had to get out of that because this is dieting. So I did like 2 to almost 3 weeks that I was drinking black coffee. Now I cut the black coffee and this has been my second week that I am no coffee at all and I'm doing pretty good. The first 4 days was rough, but now I'm doing pretty good. So I am just drinking the hot water, right? Then now I've done really well with just the hot water. So I add a little bit of herbal tea. Now, let me tell you something about the herbal teas. Now, this is the herbal tea that I like to drink. But you need to read your labels on your herbal tea. Nothing more disappointing than get a box of tea home that you paid, some good money for. And you find out that it's not just green tea. Now it's got other things that maybe they've added Seva, maybe they've added licorice. I can't have both of those because Seva, number one, really can interfere with your blood pressure medication because it's kind of a natural blood pressure. So you don't want to go too low with your blood pressure, you know. And then the other thing was the licorice. Well, now with licorice, it makes your blood pressure go up. I don't want my blood pressure going up. So I have to watch when I buy my teas. I just want, when I say I want blueberry tea or blackberry tea or I want only that blueberry tea or blackberry ingredient. I don't want anything else, okay? So now moving along to the next thing. Now at that point, it's about 9:30 in the morning. So, you know, I've got the water, I've got the tea down or the hot water down. Now I'm going to go for okay, the hour would be like, say, 11 o'clock. I'm not going to eat anything. I'm not having no breakfast. 12 o'clock rolls around. I'm not having any breakfast, no lunch. I'm going on. 1 o'clock rolls, but I'm keeping myself very busy, meaning I'm up on the exercising bike and I've done my 10 miles for the day. Got that out. I'm cleaning up the house or I go start running errands. I found that running errands, getting out of the house, running errands works the best if you're really trying to hold it down to 2:30, 3 o'clock. So now it's coming into 2:30, 3 o'clock. I can have lunch now or late lunch. For me, that is like maybe some vegetables. Maybe I'm going to have a little tomatoes with some lettuce. No dressing. Dressing's high in calories and it's high in sodium. So that's out. So what am I going to put on? Nothing. I'm going to let the tomatoes blend in with the lettuce and that's going to wet the lettuce and that's good enough for me. And that's going to be my lunch. Now it's coming into like say 4:30 and it's almost time for dinner. The whole time I'm sipping a little bit of waters and stuff and keeping myself hydrated. All right. So now it comes into dinner. So what am I going to do for dinner? Maybe today I'm going to have a little piece of small fish with a little bit of rice and broccoli. I'm not putting really anything on that fish because fish has got enough natural oil in it that you can bake it or you can grill it and it'll be okay. It'll still taste good, you know. Then because I mean, remember the Indians didn't have olive oil. They didn't have butter and all that stuff. So, you know, I can lay off of that and go with it just being flat and cook it like it is in its natural state. So, and the broccoli, I'm only just putting them in the water and bringing them out after 3 minutes. And with the rice, I'm just making plain rice. No butter, nothing like that. Or I could switch it out and maybe have a Japanese, purple, sweet potato. And I love it just plain flat. So now dinner's over at 6 o'clock. I can have another little bit of water, like another bottle of water to hold me down, make sure I'm doing good. Now, at that point, I don't usually have anything until 9 o'clock. Now, at 9 o'clock at night, from my water quota of the day, I've only got from here to here left. That's all I'm going to get until 6 o'clock in the morning comes around. And then 6 o'clock in the morning rolls around. At that point, I'm doing this again and the hot tea. It's another day. So I'm doing the same thing I did the day before. Okay. And that's how I've done. So have I lost weight? Yes. I've lost 20 pounds. 20 pounds is way better than 20 pounds that I had on my body. Do I feel better? Oh my gosh. Yes, I do feel better. I feel a lot lighter and I feel like this is the way to go for me. Now, you know, I will still stay up with my doctor and make sure that you check with your doctor for exercising and for dieting, because all that you should discuss with your doctor, make sure that you're in condition for that. Your health is okay for that. So for me, it's paying off and I've got the doctor going with me saying, yes, go ahead. And so now with the exercise, the diet and the doctor's okay, I'm good to go. So I'm going to just work it and see how it goes. My goal is 135. Now, say I only get to be 130. Say I only get to be 140 or 145. 145 is still better than 208 pounds for me. All my weight is from my neck to my hips. That's where my weight's at. And it's too much weight. It's just too much for my joints. I can't take it anymore. I mean, I simply have to lose weight. So guys, this is my game changer number 2, and it's working for me. So we'll see you down the road and see how it goes. And I'll keep you posted.
Okay, I will
how
also,
the
I
week's
forgot to
coming
mention to
out.
you this. Should have looked at the cheat sheet.
Okay. It's best to start off slowly with the fasting if you're not really used to this, meaning like the 8-hour fast. So you could easily do that if you didn't snack, some like in the middle, like around 9, 10 o'clock at night, and you go all the way down to 6 o'clock in the morning and then start. That would be maybe easier for you. You start working that, and then, but they say 12 is really a good start too. And then the magic hours for this, the intermittent fasting is 16 hours. So can you imagine with my hours that I got, how I've knocked them off, how good this is? I'm very happy with it, and my doctor's happy with it too. But I just wanted to add that. I forgot to tell you that the hours. Anyway, thank you. Bye now.